Okay, so this is the Call to Arms event. Basically, what the CTA event is you get 3 pre-constructed decks, and then you face other players playing the pre-constructed decks. So it's like there's no prizes or anything, but it shows you your win streak, and so it's like a pretty good way for like new players to start playing and learning, and not having to worry about like deck building or drafting or any of that bullshit. So I'm going to start off with one of these. Well, I'm going to play the other modes with prizes after this, but I'm just starting off with this. Okay, so we got 3 lanes. Alright, and the objective is to either kill 2 towers in 2 different lanes, or you can kill a tower once, and then it comes back with 80 HP, and you killed that tower again in 1 lane. So essentially you want to kill 2 towers, but yeah. There's like 2 different ways of killing 2 towers. Alright, so this is a card that can be played across lane. It's like an enchantment. And basically every enchantment can be played across lanes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna pass here. I don't want to play this. I want to play this in my 3rd lane. And so what this enchantment did was before, basically once it went to this round, it had modified all of my creatures with +1 attack. And yeah, it does that every round, unless my opponent destroys it. So I'm just gonna put this here because I have the enchantment here, so basically I'm just stacking on this lane. Where do you summon Huffer? Not this game, buddy. And so the mana system works like Hearthstone, though, where every tower gets +1 mana every round, although there are ways of ramping up. So I'm going to put my Drow Ranger here. She buffs everyone, like, on my side of the board. But since my green hero is about to die here, I want to make sure that there's another green hero to replace it so I can play cards. Because if you don't have a hero in 1 lane, then you can't cast your cards anymore. So basically she's just the replacement for Darkseer. And so here's her ability, +1 attack to all of my allies in every lane. As you can see, is the mana capped? No, there's no mana cap. However, the game usually ends by the time you have like 9 to 12 mana. I think the most I've seen is like 14 mana. That was like when the game was really stalled out. My favorite part is when we light everything on fire. So he just casted an enchantment on his side. What this does is 1 damage to all of my units at the beginning of every round. So actually this can save my wait, how much retaliation? Yeah, this can save my Darkseer. So I'm gonna choose to save him, I think. Question is, do I want to kill the Centaur or do I want to kill the Ogre? 15 seconds. I think I want to kill the Ogre. Because the Ogre is actually pretty dangerous. 5 seconds remaining. There's no escaping me. Yeah, but I guess I didn't show what that card did. It basically, I gave the Centaur -4 attack and my creep +4 attack. And the reason the Ogre is like really dangerous to keep up is because of this. After you play a blue spell, there's 25% chance to get that copy back. So basically, the more blue cards he plays, the more likely he is to duplicate those cards, and I just want to get the Ogre off the board now. Because, yeah, the Ogre is fucking dangerous, dude. I'm just gonna pressure this lane a bit. I could put it in the last lane, and I could try to save this guy for later. Like, I think this guy's like very likely to die if I'm placing him next to an Axe. Axe, by the way, is the strongest hero in terms of base stats in the game. So yeah, basically this guy could help me get my Thunderhide pack out faster, which would be a big deal. But I just want to keep pressure this lane early on, since I'm kind of like, I think I'm more of the control deck than he is. But yeah, the Axe is scary. Okay. Alright, so this is the shopping phase, and since I have 18 gold because I killed a lot of his heroes and a lot of his creatures, I have actually quite a bit of gold. So basically, yeah, I'm going shopping now. And buy this, and buy this. Alright, so this is a random item that you get every turn. Like, you can choose to buy it, and you can choose to hold for 1 gold. And these are items that you put in your deck beforehand, and this is like you get a potion of knowledge, a town of I'm not gonna explain it. All right, fuck it. I've already explained enough. Fuck it, dude. Well, I'll go back to explaining it once it comes back again. Alright, so my Darkseer has this ability called Surge. Basically, he can move one ally in this lane to another ally in one of my 2 lanes. So I gotta decide if I want to do that right now. He's going first, so I'm gonna decide once he does something. So it looks like he has an option to do something, but he's choosing not to. I'm going to save this Cloak of Endless Carnage for my Treant on the last lane. I could put this on my Darkseer and deny him some of my Darkseer bounty, or I could do this and just deny him the kill entirely. However, Red has a lot of like buffs that he could do on his Centaur, so I'm not going to like take that risk. What I'm going to do though is play my Savage Wolf and see what he does. So with the Savage Wolf is like a grower unit. Every turn that he gets to attack, he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So placing him like way away from the Centaur basically ensures that he's likely to live, and I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think I do want to deny my opponent the bounty. Since he's pretty gold-starved right now, I don't want to give him an opportunity to get some items. I lose the HP like buff for another unit, but I don't think I need it for another unit right now. And here I'm just going to do Stars Align. This is basically Innervate from Hearthstone or Black Lotus from Magic, alright? To play this big boy. This basically heals Abaddon to full and gives him damage immunity since he's not dying. I don't really care about that ability. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to do it next time. Alright, Meepo just poofed my Treant, and my Treant's gone. A little sad about that. Alright, so it doesn't look like he's really putting much pressure on this tower. It looks like he's going to get a good clear on this last board right here. Because the Ignite's going to finish off this creep. This creep's going down to 1, so it's going to finish off this creep. This creep's dying. So he's got a good clear on this last board, but I don't really care since he's not putting much pressure on it in terms of damage to my tower. And the first 2 towers, I'm doing a lot to him. I'm just going to buy this. It gives one of my heroes HP, and that makes me happy.
Easy.
I have a lot to think about right now.
15 seconds remaining.
Okay. I'm going to put a cheating death on here. Basically, cheating death gives you a 50% chance of not dying if one of your dudes dies. And then I'm going to try to Assassin's Veil if my Drow doesn't die. Okay. And then Assassin's Veil allows me to direct my Drow attack to the Ogre. And 3 + 4 = 7, so that'd finish off the Ogre if my Drow hypothetically lives. Again, you want to kill... Ogre is like... There's like maybe 2 or 3 heroes that you absolutely don't want to leave on the board. Luna is actually one of them, but I think Ogre is a slightly higher priority. Because he just gets too much fucking value if you leave him on the board. Alright, that was a pretty good turn for my opponent there. So I actually kind of want this Abaddon to die. Because if he dies, then he respawns 2 turns later, and I can put him on another board that needs help, because this board doesn't really need help at this point. So I'm actually not going to activate his ability that would basically make him immune.
15 seconds remaining.
So I'm just going to leave it like this. Orlando, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Okay, that's probably reason enough for me to activate it. So what this does is it draws him a card if a hero dies, and he's going to get 5 bonus gold off the Abaddon. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to save my Abaddon. Can I turn up the in-game sounds? Sure. There you go. No, this is like everyone's using like a starter deck is what's going on right now. This is like starter decks versus starter decks. This game mode that I'm playing right now. It's not constructed and it's not draft. This is just starter decks versus starter decks. I didn't have enough gold to buy anything there, so I didn't bother. All right, so I already have the second tower down, and it looks like I'm putting up probably a 3-turn clock in the middle. So all I really have to do is have this first board survive. So I'm just gonna stack up this first board. I could go for the last board, but you know, I'm not really too concerned about the last board. I just want to survive on the first board. I'm gonna pick my battle there. He hasn't taken a single tower down yet.
Blessed be the night.
Oh yeah, I didn't explain like, I really wanted to pick my fight on the first board because I had this activated. Although Ignite is pretty good versus this. Because what happens a lot of time is a lot of your minions go down to 1 HP, and then Ignite can finish them off. So he already spent all of his mana, so I'm not really thinking about what he's going to do. More thinking about what I'm going to do. I just want to kill his ogre. Same story as last time. I'm thinking of like giving my Dro the Cloak of Endless Carnage, even though it destroyed the Assassin's Veil, just to help ensure that she lives for next round.
15 seconds remaining.
My god, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah. Once if a tower dies once, it goes to 80 HP. So all you have to do this game to win it is kill 2 towers. The 80 HP one is obviously it's more HP, but typically when they're at 80 HP, that means that you've won that board. So that's basically what's happening here. Is I won the board already, so I'm putting up quite a bit of pressure on him. And yeah. Yeah, he's a little scared of me dealing too much right now, so I'm okay with that play. He basically gave me an extra card in order to protect his tower a bit. And this is why I didn't choose to fight on this last board, is because like he's barely applying any pressure, even when he put another hero down here. Yeah, he surrendered. Got him. Alright, now I'm on a 3-win streak. Okay, now my next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up some packs. Okay.
Anything is killable. The only question is if you can live long enough to spot its weakness.
Oh yeah, so the first card that you open up in every pack has a voice line. So I just opened up some random common spell, and it basically had a voice line. I think that's really cool. Oh, sick. I actually needed that. It's a rare hero, and that rare hero is Earthshaker. Okay. I've been actually really fucking lucky with the heroes that I've been getting off my packs. Alright.
Our defenses are strong, but not impenetrable. Fortunately, our towers tend to ward off all but the most determined.
This is like the most garbage fucking rare. Okay.
Warden of Icerack. It's a fancy title. In theory, it means I'm responsible for maintaining law and order, collaborating with the Sapphire Conclave on magical crimes, and protecting the weak from all manners of nasty things. In practice, I help farmers fix fences, so I decided to go on a little sabbatical. Besides, I couldn't stay in Icerack. It's cold, it's boring, and I heard my sister was planning on visiting, so I definitely had to get the hell out of there.
Are there foil cards? I don't think so. I don't know what that means when a card like goes doo doo.
Doesn't know much about magic, except that
Oh!
punch it.
So everyone thinks that Axe is going to be the most expensive card because like you're able to sell your cards on Steam on the Steam market. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh my god, this pack is fucking insane. I just got 2 of the best fucking cards in the game. Holy shit. I've opened up like 20 packs before this, and this is by far the best pack I've gotten. Because these are the 2 best cards that I've gotten. So yeah, nice.
Vanessa wanted to take it to the Burnt Hall. Pierpont wanted it safely locked away with the Sapphire Conclave. It was the Crystal Maiden who suggested they leave it with Oroth. Reluctantly, they agreed.
That one's garbage. Alright.